Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. S here to bring you another Fundations video. So for today's activity, all you will need is just a pencil. You can get, I have crayons, so that's what I used, but you can also use colored pencils, or you can use crayons, anything you want to use to be able to draw. And then also just a blank sheet of paper. So I'm gonna give you a minute, go ahead, pause the video, get all the materials that you need. The paper, the pencil, and whatever you wanna use to color. All right, so once you have your paper, I'm gonna ask you once again, we're going to fold it hamburger style, okay? So you're going to take the top end to meet the bottom end. Remember, it's not hot dog, but it's hamburger. So go ahead, take the top, fold it to meet the bottom, and then put a crease in your paper. And then we're actually just going to put this aside for now, okay? Today we're actually going to be writing another sentence, all right? Now, remember, when we write our sentences, there's a couple things that we need to remember. Now, one of the first things we need to remember is when we write a sentence, we always start with a capital letter, and we always end in a punctuation mark. So what I like to do with my students is we go like this. Always start with a capital letter, always start with a capital letter, always start with a capital letter, and end in a punctuation mark. I want you guys to try that with me, okay? Go ahead, tap on your leg, you can tap on your arm, whatever you want to. Here we go. Always start with a capital letter, always start with a capital letter, always start with a capital letter, and end in a punctuation mark. Now, if we were going to name some of our punctuation marks, who could give me an example of one? Did you say a period? Good job! Now, a period looks like a dot, and the reason why we use just that period is because it stops our sentence. Now, when we talk in real life, we don't just keep talking and talking and talking, nothing's able to stop us, and we don't always say, you know, the sky is blue, the grass is green. No, we have to have something to stop, and that is what that period does. So we can say our sentence like, the sky is blue, the grass is green. Good job. All right, now another punctuation mark. I'm gonna write it on the board. Did you guess it? Good, a question mark. Go ahead, say it with me, question mark. Great job. Now, we use a question mark when we are asking a question. Now remember, a question, you have to have a response back to me. So if I was gonna ask you, what color is your shirt? You would have to give me the color of the shirt that you are wearing. Nice, and our last punctuation mark is, I think I heard you say it, an exclamation mark. Go ahead, say that with me, an exclamation mark. Now remember, when we use an exclamation mark, we use lots of expression and lots of feeling when we are saying our sentence. So I wouldn't say my sentence like, I like apple pie. I would say it like, I love apple pie, because that's really telling the reader how much you love apple pie. It's not just a little bit, but it's a lot. So that gives you lots of expression, okay? So today's sentence is, Ben has a dog. Say that with me. Ben has a dog. Good. Now we're gonna count how many words are in there. Ben has a dog. Good. Now, for today's activity, I actually would like to use our magnets. But I need you guys to help me put my magnets in order. Remember, we like to look at the shape of the magnets, and we also like to look at the size of our magnets to tell us which one's going to go first. Well, I want you to do this. I had you take your paper, just like this, and fold it in half. Well, if we draw lines on our paper to tell us how many words are in the sentence, that'll help us figure out how many magnets we're gonna need on our board, okay? So let's count one more time and say our sentence. Ben has a dog. 4, good. So on your paper, I would like you to draw 4 lines, but also add your punctuation mark. And we know that the punctuation mark is going to be a period because we're not asking a question, and I didn't say it with lots of expression. I didn't say it like, Ben has a I just said it as Ben has a dog, and that's why we put a period. So go ahead, I want you to, on your paper, draw the 4 lines as you see, and I'll pretend like I'm drawing mine too. So Ben, space, has, space, a, space, dog. Put a period. Good job, boys and girls. So your paper should look just like mine. Now, go ahead and put your pencil down and just pause a minute because we need to figure out how many magnets and which magnets we need to put on our board. Well, you already put your lines on the paper and you said that we have 4 lines. So that means that we at least need 4 magnets, but you also added a punctuation mark. So that really means we'll need 5 magnets. 4 for the sentence, Ben has a dog, but 5 for the punctuation mark, which is the period. Good job. All right, when I'm looking at my magnets, I know that we always start with a capital letter. So I'm going to take my biggest magnet that has the hump on top of it to let you know we start our sentence with a capital letter. I'm going to put that first. So now we have Ben has. I'm going to put a second magnet. You can say the sentence with me if you would like. Ben has a. Good. Now when I think of the word a and I think of the word has, which one is bigger? Nice. The word has is bigger. So I wouldn't need a bigger magnet. This one looks like the right size because it's a little bit smaller than this one over here. So Ben has a, and what's my last word? Good, dog. So we're going to use a bigger magnet for that because the word dog is a lot bigger than a. And then of course we're going to add the very smallest magnet that we have here to let you know that our period goes at the end of our sentence. All right, go ahead, grab your paper that you already have with the lines written down because now you're going to help me write the sentence. So we're going to put Ben has a dog. I'm going to write it on the magnets, but you're going to write it on your paper. All right, here we go. Echo me, Ben. That's actually a CVC word, so I know how to tap out a CVC word. So do you. Let's tap it out together. Echo me, Ben. Hands up. Tap it out. B-E-N, Ben. Try it on your own. Nice. Now my beginning letter that I hear in Ben is B, B, B. Good. B-E-N, Ben. Go ahead and write that on your paper. Nice. Now my second word is Ben has. And you know what? You should know how to write this already because has is a what? A sight word. Good. Has is spelled H-A-S, has. Say that with me. H-A-S, has. H-A-S, has. Go ahead and write that on your paper. Ben has a. Nice. And everybody should know how to write a. Because a is also a sight word, but it's also a vowel. In this case, it's a word. So Ben has a dog. Good. All right, so dog. That's actually a CVC word too. That means that we can tap it out together. All right, echo me, dog. Hands up. Tap out dog. D-A-G, dog. Do it on your own. Tap out dog. Good. Try and write that on your paper all by yourself. Did you do it? Nice. If you had D-O-G, dog, that is correct. And last but not least, you guys should have already added it, but I'm gonna add my period. All right, so let's read our sentence together, okay? I'm going to use my pointer finger to point to each word in the sentence while we are reading it. I want you to do the same thing with your own paper. And remember, we need to be fluent readers, so we need to have lots of flow and fluency. We don't read like a robot, do we? Do we talk like a robot? No, so we don't read like a robot either. Let's have lots of flow and fluency, okay? Take your pointer finger, put it underneath the word Ben. Echo me, Ben has a dog. Now we still kind of sounded like a robot, so now we're going to read it together and we're gonna have lots of flow and fluency. Here we go. Ben has a dog. Did you do it? Good! Ben has a dog. Nice job, boys and girls. Now, if you want to, you can open up the top of your paper and actually draw a picture of Ben and his dog. And that's why I had you bring your markers or your crayons or your colored pencils. Great job, boys and girls. I'll see you next video.